Rick, the critic, when she come into your place, yo, you best not forget it. She gon' tell you how it is, cause she's Rick, the critic. When she all up in your city, yo, you best not forget it. Let you know if she like it and if she get with it. Let the whole world know and be the first to admit it. Let you know if she's good and if she dig it, cause she's Rick, the critic. Rick, the critic, Rick, the critic, Rick, the critic. She the first to admit it if she can't dig it, cause she's Rick, the critic, 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 Rick.
Hi, I'm Rick the Critic, and today with me is my good buddy Mike Bingley. Mike, how you been?
Oh, I've been great, Rick. It's so nice to see you.
I'm so glad to see you again, Mike. It's been a long time since we did something together.
It's been a long time. Where you been?
And everybody misses us.
Yes,
everybody that sees us like, where's you and the guy? You know, two of us. So what's been going on? I'm so glad to see you.
I've been doing a few of those little critiques out there with my friend Mr. Dills. Peter Dills, and you know, we we found a nice little place up in Altadena, a little Mexican joint up there on the corner of. You remember we were talking about the Wing Cafe?
Yeah, the one you badmouthed.
Well, you know, I get good reason to. You know, it wasn't right.
It was bad, so I never went back.
Yeah, you went there too. Well, they basically they went under for obvious reasons.
No, I never went to eat the wings. You said they were bad.
I didn't say the wings were bad. I said the service was bad.
Okay, the sauce was good.
Yeah, the sauce is good, and you know I went into it. Well, we don't need that's old news there.
Well, they're gone anyway, so apparently you
there's a restaurant there called El Patron.
Okay.
And it is like it's affordable, and
what's affordable?
Affordable means that you can get a plate there, like a chili relleno plate for most of their stuff is. Let's put it this way: most of their stuff's under $10.
Oh, that is affordable.
Yeah, they have 99-cent tacos. So you can get a la carte tacos, you know.
What kind of tacos?
Chicken, pork.
Soft shell, hard shell?
The 99-cent ones, I believe, are the soft shell.
Oh, okay.
And they're very affordable, good, and they're nice.
Okay.
You believe that? Nice.
Yeah.
You come in, they say, hi, how you doing? They don't know me from Adam. You go in there, hi, how are you? Have a seat, and very friendly people. And, you know, this is from the opening.
They
I
have to be, Pookie. You know what? The parking
well,
is
I don't know. You say
there.
they have to be. Well,
the parking is. That is a bad place for a restaurant. I mean, really, the parking is terrible.
First of all, you know, what do they have? Might have 10 tables in there or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it crowded?
Every time I go in there, it's not crowded, but there's a lot of people in there. And every time I go down the street, I live above there, you know, about 3 or 4 blocks above, and I'd go down the street. The restaurants prior to this. You know, dinner time there'd be 2 cars there, if any. This place, it's always cars out in front. I mean, they're getting some turnover on the food, which makes me feel good because I don't want to be eating old food. But they have parking around the corner there. You know, you have that Fontenette Way, I think it is.
Okay.
So you could park there, and then you could even park in that parking lot right, you know, because most of the businesses are closed at that time. You know, if you go in there at the cleaners and the nail salon. You know, you could you know sneak over there. I mean, probably shouldn't, but you know, I mean, you can. You know.
Because that's the only place to park is right in front of the place.
But I've never had a problem parking. Okay. You know, I always can find a place to park. Mainly because it's not like they're, you know, got 100 tables or something going on. You know. But they're nice, and the food is good. Oh, you name it, I've had it. They've got a shrimp cocktail. It's a Mexican shrimp cocktail. You know, I gotta stop. I'm starting to drool. You know?
Do they have shrimp tacos?
Yeah, they got shrimp tacos. They've got
the battered ones or the
no. They do it without the shell.
Oh, okay.
And what on this little review that we did, and I didn't even know they had this. I didn't look that far in the menu. I always, I want this and that. They brought out a what do you call it? A tamale and a chili relleno. That's a plate they have. I don't remember the number, and I think it's like $8, you know, something like that. And I'm like, and beans and rice and stuff, and has that kind of sauce on it. I'm like, oh, what is this, you know? And I'm like, wow, this is good.
Really?
Yeah. And then they have another plate that is, let's see, I don't have any notes with me here, but if my memory serves me right, it is it's like a fajita platter, but it's got shrimp and it's got pork and you know, a little bit of everything, kind of a sampler thing. And I think that's like $11 or something, but you know, with tortillas and stuff.
Yeah, but it's got shrimp and So it's a combo fajita type thing with 3 or 4
Yeah,
different
yeah,
meats,
it's
huh?
pretty much the fare that you would expect, but it's
Man.
I think it's a you know it's a notch above a lot of the restaurants. And you know me, I like Mexican restaurants, so
You ever tried
you
that
know.
little, what is that, La Estrella right there on Fair Oaks across the street from the little construction place?
No, I haven't been there.
Oh, man, it's crazy over
Really?
there. Yeah.
Oh.
They got, the tacos are good. You know, it's a little hole in the wall.
Oh.
They got good tacos. They got good burritos. I mean, it's really good. I mean, the burritos are good. The tacos are good. It's pretty nice. If you come down Fair Oaks, Pookie, when you to your left there,
Yeah.
right on it's kind of
left.
sits.
Is it left or right?
Well, if you're coming north,
you're right or
headed
my left?
southbound. If you're headed southbound, it's on the left-hand side of the street, and it sits up. It sits up.
I know exactly
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
talking
saying?
about. Yeah, I know
You would
exactly
pass
what
it.
you're
You
talking
wouldn't
about.
even think to stop there. You know, and late at night, you
Did
probably
my,
really
did
want
my
to do a second
microphone
thought.
fall off?
Oh no! Can you guys hear him? Yeah, they would say something.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they'd say
feel like
something to you.
It fell off.
Make a little sound or do something.
good?
Hey, you know, stop. Yeah, it must
Okay.
be good. It gotta
But
be
hey,
good.
anyways, what I wanted to tell you is, you know, Chiquita Bonita's on the other side of town, a little
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant. They're top notch too, but it's a whole different flavor. So
Where's Chiquita Banana?
I told you about
Chiquita,
that. It's that
yeah.
place over there by it's by the little car wash and the U-Haul place on Colorado Boulevard. It's kind of in the county area of Pasadena, and it's
wash.
one of those places where it's inexpensive, and you know they got
Car
beer and
wash.
wine. Both these places have beer and wine, by the way.
Where's Car Wash?
They
On
got a little
Colorado?
car with a little self car wash, you know, in Colorado, way out there by the Cadillac dealer and stuff. You know what I'm talking
Cadillac dealer.
about? You wouldn't know
What
nothing.
Cadillac
You wouldn't
dealer?
know nothing about that, would you?
Cadillac dealer. What are you talking
I ain't
about?
talking about Bewley Island. I'm talking about
Are they
Pasadena
here in
here.
Pasadena or going
No, Pasadena here. What is it? I ain't Thorson. What is it?
Cadillac dealer? I know
Yeah.
where the Rusnik dealer is. I don't know where the Cadillac dealer
Yeah,
is.
it's
So
right
where's
down there.
Where's the real
You know,
Cadillac
look,
dealer?
I'm not going to tell you what the name of it is because they're going to have to pay us, you know, if we tell the name
we're
of
not
it.
giving a name. No,
No,
we're not going to tell them.
you know, no,
Yeah,
we're
they
not
have to
gonna-
give us a new
No,
Cadillac for that.
No, we're not going to say nothing about Symes Cadillac.
Oh, no.
Oh, did I say something?
Yeah, you did.
I'm in the
gave it
market
to 'em,
for
we
a new
gotta-
Coupe de Ville. You know?
Hey, then we're going to Symes it is. And,
Yeah, but they haven't made a Coupe de Ville for,
Oh.
you know, I don't know how long.
Okay.
So-
All right. Well,
So.
there's so much for that. Now let me tell you where I went over to Cameron's. My daughter's birthday was let's see. One daughter is November 29th. The other is November 28th. And so yeah, one was Sunday and one was Monday. So she wanted some lobster and crab legs. So we went over to Cameron's. And I gotta tell you, you know what? It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. You know, I mean, not that it. I mean, it wasn't memorable. It was just. I mean, I didn't have any complaints except that I thought the portions were pretty small. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the oil spill and the fish and all that kind of stuff.
I don't
but
think so.
I mean, it was three little three crab legs, and they cut it in half. And that was, $40.
Well, you know,
and a little handful of mashed
you know,
potatoes and a
I
thing.
went to
Okay, that was
Cameron's
crap.
today.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, and
You like them?
I went with my friend Peter, and he
Okay.
had a what was it, a salmon on a plank, I think it was, and I didn't taste it, but it was a good portion, and it looked good.
Well, I had salmon. I had
Okay.
the salmon salad with the spinach, and it was very good.
But you didn't have no plank, though, did you?
No, I didn't have the plank.
Well, so you should have the planks. You got to know
Really?
how to order.
They
you know.
probably knew who he was. They just probably hooked
No,
you guys
no,
up.
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I've seen it before.
Really?
You know, and I had one of my favorites is they have a bacon wrapped scallops, you know, and you can get them with basically just what I said. They're scallops that are bacon wrapped, and man, they are flavorful. But like fish, it's kind of pricey. It's $15.
Tell me
you know.
about it. I'm telling you, it
But
was $39
hey,
for the
I'm
three
still
crab
living. I'm
legs.
still living in the old days where, I'm
Oh, you
still
need to
looking
go out to 22nd Street Landing and just get them when they come off the pier. You got to
yeah,
be
but
there.
I want somebody to cook it for me, Rick. You gonna do that?
No, I don't cook it either. But let me tell you, you go at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's wholesale to the public, and you got to fight the people. The
Yeah.
restaurant people. You know what I mean? But you can they come gets off the boat and they just put it out there and you just get it. They better give me something when I go over there. I'm giving them this kind of plug. But who's going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and deal with them? Not so many
you
people.
know, I want to ask you.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Tell me this. I heard about the dog catcher. What happened with the dog?
goodness.
What?
I
Don't
knew
you
it
have
was
2
gonna get
dogs?
I got 2 dogs.
And you know, Rick the critic. You know, we have got to put them on blast.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, you know, I've had 2 dogs for a long time, and you know, when I moved down here 10 years ago.
Are they little dogs or big dogs?
Oh, they're medium-sized dogs.
Do they need steps?
Huh?
Do they have steps? You know, where it step up?
No,
No
no step.
steps?
No, they got high heel shoes with the
Oh.
goldfish in them. You know. But anyway, oh no, I'm not talking.
Come on.
Donnie in there, is he? Anyway, no. Dog catcher came by and you know like rang the door, and I got a gate out in front of my house.
This is Pasadena, Altadena?
This is
Oh, okay.
this county.
LA County.
Yeah, this is not Pasadena.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess he rings the bell, and I guess here's dogs way in the back barking. So he writes a thing. You got 2 dogs here. I want $120 from you, and I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
Wait, this was on the note?
This was on a form. It said Los Angeles County Animal Control.
Yeah.
Okay, and it says I will be here tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning to pick up a check for $120 made out to Los Angeles County Animal Control.
Hold up.
And I'm thinking,
for what? What's the $120 for?
Well, first of all, it's $20 to license the 2 dogs. $20 a piece.
Was all this spelled out?
Yes.
How
And
did
then
you know they weren't
they want
licensed?
$20 a piece because they didn't pay it prior.
Oh, a penalty.
Yeah, penalty.
Okay.
And they want a $40 fee for just coming out.
How do they know the dogs were not? How do they know that the dogs weren't already registered?
You know,
I mean,
I don't. Well, I don't have a problem with that.
No, I just
and I
want to
don't have
know
a problem with paying
how
the
do you
fees.
come to somebody's house and just say, you owe me $120 without seeing the dogs?
Well, that's what I want to get to.
How come they could have been your neighbor? They could have been a friend.
Times are a little tough. Do you got $120 you could just give somebody just like that? I don't.
Well,
especially at this time of the month, you know, the holidays and all this kind of stuff.
even if it wasn't the holidays, even if it was just the regular school day, what I'm saying to you is that what if those dogs had been your sons and you were just keeping them?
Well, you could have wrote a
You know
little.
what I'm saying?
You could have wrote a little note and tell them, you know, hey, this is, and we thought about doing that, you know, but.
But I'm just saying, how do you assume that they're your dogs?
Well, you know, it's just it. They assumed, and you're going to reply however you reply, and we replied with the truth. Yeah, they're our dogs, and you know, I could have told them they're my brother-in-law's dogs, and they don't live here. They live in a different county, and we're taking care of them while they're on vacation. Could have done that, but
well, hell, they never even gave you the chance to ask
well,
them.
but like I say, my problem is first of all, they want a large amount of money, and they want it to either put it under the mat or hang it on the gate. And I'm like,
a check?
And I'm like, first of all, I don't even put my mail in my mailbox because I'm afraid of fools grabbing it and you know, trying to do fraudulent whatever with it.
You know, people take your checks
Yeah,
and put
yeah,
acid on it and all kind of crazy stuff.
first of all, I have a security concern about that.
Yeah.
And also, I'm thinking, is this legit? I mean, this is Los Angeles County Animal Control. Is this just a way to get a check so they can acid wash it? And okay, got this, and okay, we're good to go. And now there's a number I could have called on it and stuff. So anyway, I just says, hey, I'm not responding to this. The next day, the guy was down there, and I had a late night, so the doorbell was ringing, ding dong, and there was a guy, and I looked out the window, and he's fidgeting, going back and forth, and like almost like he was ticked off.
Like he was
know?
on drugs.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. And he put another note, second notice. So my wife at this time, she says, you know, I'm just going to pay it and whatever. And I'm
Wait,
thinking,
did he ring the doorbell the first time he came?
Yeah.
First
But
time.
I wasn't there. Yeah.
Okay.
So and I didn't answer it the second time either. So my wife says, okay, I'm just going to pay it. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. She's saying, well, you know, we don't really have the money right now. You know, we're right in between things. Some big bills came. And so I said, well, hey, wait a minute. Just put a note on there. It says we don't have the money right now. So we did that. So you know what he did? He put a thing in it. Oh, that's fine. You have until 30 days to pay it. But my thing is, why don't you just do that in the first place? Don't go to somebody's house and demand money the next day. I mean, that pisses
racketeering on a high
pisses
scale.
me off. I don't like it. It doesn't settle with me. It really makes me angry.
Wait a minute.
That somebody's going to come to my house.
After you said you didn't have the money, He says, no problem, you got 30 days.
Right. Well,
why didn't he just put that in the very first?
He didn't. Now, this is all in writing, of course. We had no interaction, you know. So,
right. That's what he still told you had 30 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't he put that in the beginning and said, look, and wait a minute, I'm still back to how does he know they're your dogs?
Well, he doesn't.
I mean,
really
he's
know.
never had a conversation with you.
No. But
so how do you ask for $120?
I don't know. He might have went in the neighbor's yard or something.
I don't care
know.
where he
Maybe,
went.
You know, I don't know.
You still got to ask the question. The right thing to do is to come knock on the door. This is animal control. Leave a note saying we came by. Okay? Then you come back by again, you know, and it's like you're not there. Okay, this is the second time. Please give us a call. That's the second time. Then the third time they come, and if you're not there, it's like, this is the third time. The next time we come, we will assess you. You know, then then it's panic time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, but you don't come the very first time and drop $120 on there and say, and then after all of that, and you say we don't have the money, and they say, well, it's okay in 30 days.
Like I said, I have
That's
to
crazy.
reiterate that I don't have a problem with paying a fee. I just have a problem with them demanding it the next day.
I got a problem.
That problem is now. If I'm in Nazi Germany, okay, I understand that. But I think this is the United States of America. I don't dig it. But this is the way they've been doing it for years, Rick.
Get out.
That's the way I understand it.
Guess if they get an elderly person that's got some little yap dogs in there, you know they're gonna write that check really quick and put it in the mailbox for them to come. So they don't even have to interact with you at all.
It's aggressive.
It's
aggressive, and I don't know why. I feel very.
I felt
I
violated.
feel very angry when there's a government agency being aggressive, if I'm doing something illegal, you know, I'm not a criminal. I pay my bills. I take care of business. But when they're aggressive like that, it makes me feel like I'm, you know, okay, I gotta pay the court's money. And oh, by the way, there's a thing in there that says, you know, if you don't take care of this, you know, you're up for court. You got to go to court and all this stuff. And,
but now let me ask you something. How do they trace? Okay, the animals are attached to your home. I'm saying, how did they know the animals didn't have the you know what I mean?
One dog was licensed before when we were in LA County before, so they did have record of the one dog. But now we haven't seen the animal. We haven't seen. We never got a note or hey, you know, you've got to pay a license fee. We never got any information on that.
Again,
now that's my ignorance, and I'll tell you that right up front.
No, I still got a problem with assuming, number one, that they're your dogs. Number two, I have a problem with them assuming that they're not licensed. They could have came from anywhere and been licensed, but you still need to drop $120 on it. Did they know the names of the dogs?
Yeah, I think they knew the one name. The one name of the dogs.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh, they did their homework.
Yeah,
wow.
Well, I don't know if it's the homework. Yeah,
wow.
They did the homework when they, you know, paying this guy to walk around the neighborhood, you know. But no, anyway.
Well, I got a dog in my neighborhood and on my street, and this guy, and my neighbor told me that the dog was dangerous. I mean, the very first time we encountered one another, he says the dog is vicious, and I said, what? You know, it chased my grandson, you know, down the driveway, and then when my neighbor's son came home from the military, he saw him and he gave him a choke, and we haven't seen him anymore. I mean, he's still there, but you know, he's not been that aggressive again. But my point is that there are some people that really deserve, you know what I'm saying, to get, you know, that they should get aggressive with. But how are you going to get aggressive and you don't know who, you know, where the dog belongs? I mean, the dog could be visiting, but they did have the dog's name, huh?
They had the one. We've had the one, but we've had that dog for.
What's the dog's name?
The dog's name is Wiley.
And they had his name on the paper too.
Yeah, they had it.
Oh, that's from the license that you had from him before, right?
Yeah. But
How did he didn't die?
The dog's 15 years old.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I didn't know he was still alive.
Well, you know, I hate to say it, but you know, he's faltering a little bit too. So you know.
Well, I guess so. At 15 years old, what's that in dog years?
And he's I don't know. It's
what is it? 7 years.
Older than me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, 7 years in dog years. Yeah, he probably is kind of walking to the side.
Yeah, he walks sideways, walking down his ass end is excuse my language.
What kind of dog
is over
is he?
here, and his front end's over here. It's a shepherd mix, and they're known to have a little hip problems, you know. But no, but he's doing good. But you know, being that old, you know, he doesn't have a lot of time left.
What's he mixed with?
Rhodesian. Rhodesian Ridgeback, I think.
The heck is that?
He's a mutt. He's got all kinds of stuff in there, but
Really?
I
Does
don't
he
know.
look like a German Shepherd though?
He looks like it kind of looks like a coyote dog.
Oh
you know.
shoot.
Yeah.
Oh come on. For
Yeah,
real?
yeah, but he's kind of he's more of a kind of orangish yellow.
Oh wait,
you know.
I got something that'll blow your mind. Lilia over the holidays went to visit her niece.
Yeah.
In Mount Shasta.
Lily Gaspar.
Yeah. And she brought back a picture of a cat that had a relationship with a mountain lion. I'm serious. I'm serious as cancer. The cat's eyes
That's
went.
pretty
The
damn
cat.
serious.
I'm serious. The cat's
Yeah.
eyes went up like this, and the ears went straight up like it looked just like. And it was a cat. It was little. You know what I mean? It wasn't even full. You know, it wasn't. And I said,
really?
but it looked like a mountain lion. And she said that it was a mountain lion and a cat mix. Now my next question is how does that happen?
That's a whole.
Because I was very curious, but since this is a family hour time, because I'm anybody out there that knows, just please give me a call because I am really
that
trying to
sounds
figure
like
that out.
a wicked pussy to me.
I
let me
don't
tell
know, man. That thing was something. Those eyes,
know.
and it was gorgeous. I mean, the cat was gorgeous. It had the eyes. I'm telling you that.
Is there a name?
gotta
There's
see
not
it.
a name for that or something?
I asked
I don't
Lilia.
know.
I don't
I don't
know. But I'm just saying, have you
Yeah.
ever seen such?
Oh, I don't know. I know dogs. Mate with wolves and coyotes and stuff like that. So I guess it could happen with the cats, mountain lion and a
And a
house
cat?
So
Come on, it's a big.
Well, yeah, but there's some big cats. Yeah, I
but
forget this
what's
is a
the big-
family show.
Yeah.
So let me look at your eyes. Oh, okay, you're good.
I am good.
What you drinking there?
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
And a coffee cup.
Yeah.
How come that water's got color
Not like
to
some
it?
of not like some of our producers drinking
Yeah.
vodka or something.
No,
But
no.
but really, but yeah, the cat was a cross between a mountain lion and a cat. When you see Lilia, ask her, she's got a picture in her phone.
Oh yeah.
And the cat was pretty. It was very different. And the ears
Do you have a cat?
stuck straight up. No, I don't care for cats.
You got a dog.
No, I don't care for animals at all.
Well, how about that restaurant then?
I don't own it. When my kids were young, we had all the animals, and now, you know what I mean? Animals you have to care for them. You have to have a place for them to live. You got to have a lot of things going on with animals. And because I don't like to, I like to move around and stuff, so I don't want to just settle down with an animal.
Who else pissed you off lately?
Oh, please, let's not even go there today.
Oh, we ain't
'cause
got enough time.
we don't have enough time for
We
that
only
one.
got what,
Oh,
3 minutes
man.
left?
Okay, yeah, but clearly.
Oh, come on now.
But no, a whole lot.
Hey, I
of
got
them.
to tell you a little quick story about my vacuum cleaner. I got a
Tell me.
Sears vacuum cleaner. I took it into Sears to get it fixed. It broke. Took it in, got it back. It broke again. Took it in. And it was covered on a warranty,
Okay.
But then the second time the warranty just ran out. That's why I took it in, before the warranty runs out. So they called me back and said, "Oh, it needs this and this." And I said, well, "You just did all this, like, 2 months ago." And we said it when we got the thing back the second time. A physical piece was broken. A handle was broken on it, and so my wife Teresa, she whisked it down there and says, "Hey, this thing is messed up. We didn't give it to you this way." The guy was so nice, and he took it back, and I said, "We'll get it handled." Okay, so they sent it into their warehouse where they get this stuff fixed. They called up, so it's going to cost like $100 and so to fix it. And I'm
Not
like,
in
well,
this
we just had that done. So then they called back again and said, well, we could do it for like $70 some, whatever. So I said, okay, well, what am I going to do? Fine, do
You
it.
paid?
No, hold on. Let me
okay.
finish the story.
All right.
So anyways, I'm down there. I'm like, well, what are you going to do, So we get down to Sears, went to pick it up. It's ready. We go in there, and there's this guy that works down African-American guy. His name's Courtney. He works Sears at Pasadena. And this guy is so cool. He looked at that, and he says, you just had it in for this. Here's a bill for $100 or whatever it was. He says, take the vacuum. There's no charge.
He redeemed Sears.
And he, when I brought it in the first time, he says, okay, you need this fixed. And he says, how's it sucking? Is this thing working? Well, we'll have him check it all out. This guy is one of the top-notch employees that I've dealt with at Sears. Now, So if you ever have to deal with appliance repair down, small things, the guy's name is Courtney. I believe, I don't know if he's the manager. If he's not, he should be down there in repair. But what a gentleman and a customer-oriented guy. And I like to. I have a.
He tore up the bill.
He took care of business, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And that's customer service. So
I think I would have gave them the vacuum cleaner back.
Well, it's you got to remember, I borrowed the vacuum cleaner from here, and I heard about vacuuming up all that dog hair,
Get out.
So
anyway, okay, so you
yeah.
had to fix it.
Yeah, anyway,
I
so
think I would've told
that's
him
my
to replace
story,
it.
because I'm here with Rick,
And you
the
sticking
critic.
with it, huh?
Rick, the critic, yeah.
Okay, we're winding down, huh? We no more time?
You got 2 minutes, girl.
No, 2 whole minutes, and we could do a lot in 2 minutes. But let me tell you,
Let me tell you.
what'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I had some Yardbird.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't go anywhere?
No.
No road
I
trip?
actually went to some friend's house.
Christmas? You do a road trip?
We're still working on that, Things are a
Okay.
little topsy-turvy, money's tight, getting...
Hey, that doesn't mean anything to us. We
Yeah,
still got to do what we got to do.
We got to do
still-
it. And we're
you
going
know
to do
what?
it anyway. Who am I
Hey,
kidding, right?
let me tell you, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You know what? The thing is this. It's a lot of stuff going on, but we still got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Because we're still working and we still
What about
trying to
you?
make it
What you
happen.
do for the...
my kids came down. My children came down from Las Vegas.
Did you
2
cook?
of them there. I went to Honey Baked Ham. I bought a turkey. I bought a ham. Then I went to Purdue's. I got greens. I got macaroni and cheese and
wait.
yams. Then I went.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Purdue's?
Yeah.
They back on your list?
Yeah, they're back.
Okay, because
They
there's a
redeemed
while.
themselves
Okay,
with
because
me.
there's a while there you were, So that took them off my list when they were wrong with you. So should I put them
know.
back on my list?
Put them back on, yeah.
Okay.
Until they blow it again. But they're back on.
Okay.
They're back on. They redeemed themselves.
All
Like I
right.
said, the food has always been good. It's just the customer service was just so.
Okay.
tacky.
Bonnie
But
B's.
yeah.
You been to Bonnie B's barbecue?
No.
Over there on Lake Street, North Lake. Bonnie B's is a new place.
By
there where
Washington?
Bill's Chicken used to be on
I
Washington.
heard about. I smell the barbecue.
Yeah, it's worth trying. But I ordered the big sandwich. It had a big old pulled pork sandwich. And the pulled pork sandwich, it looked so good in the picture. And when I got it, it was kind of like minuscule. It tasted good, but I told the guy, I says, look at me and look at this sandwich. Come on now. And he says, well, I'll give you another one for half price.
Oh, please.
And
That's
I'm
one
like,
place we will not be going.
Yeah, no, the food was good though. I would,
Yeah.
and they were very nice.
Okay.
They were very nice. I would try it. And how I found out about them is I found out about them in
They wrapping us up, Pookie.
well, I
They
know
wrapping
they're
us
wrapping us
up.
up,
Yeah,
well,
they wrapping us
Rick,
up.
the
We've
critic.
been looking
Rick,
at
can I sing
30
the song?
seconds.
Rick,
Yeah.
the critic. Rick, the critic. Yeah.
Listen, look, you have just tuned in to Rick. I had to think about it, Rick and Mike, and we're talking about food and stuff. Listen, we hope we enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time.
We sure did.
We always do. Thank you for tuning in, and come back and see us again. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
Best not forget it. She gon' tell you how it is, cause she's Rick the critic. When she all up in your city, oh, you best not forget it. Let you know if she like it, and if she get with it. Let the whole world know and be the first to admit it. Let you know if she's good and if she dig it, cause she's Rick the critic. Rick the critic, Rick the critic, Rick the critic. She the first to admit it if she can't dig it, cause she's Rick the critic, 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 Rick the critic.